Hi guys, this is Legoyoshi, and welcome to a video I'm going to do for my Yarmouth Pickups. Now I know what you're thinking, hang on a minute, this room doesn't look anything like what Russell's usually does. That's because I'm still in Yarmouth. I'm here on the last night, just before I come home, and I want to share with you guys all the stuff I'd got. There is some stuff which I'm not going to show because it's not stuff that anybody would be, some people would probably be interested in, but it's one of them things where I'd rather keep it to certain things if I can. So, without further ado, let's just quickly show you all the stuff that I've got so far. As you can see, there is quite a fair bit to get through here, so this could take some time. Like I say, it's a mixture of a lot of Lego things, pop vinyls, and cuddly toys, soft toys, which I've won out of the crane machines. So, without further ado, let's get started with, I think I'll start with the cuddly toys first. Let's leave Lego till last. So if there's one thing that I love whenever I go to the seaside, it is to go on the 2p machines, go on the little 2p slots and get some of the little prizes in. Now the prizes that are usually in are not usually brilliant, but you know, it's usually nice to win something, you know. So, but these were the only things that I managed to find of any interest in the 2p machines this year. There were some Marvel things and a couple of things that I'm going to go over later on, but I won them myself. So, without further ado, first thing, we have Mario. He was the last one I got of the free. And we have Yoshi, and also Luigi. Now, I had to get the Yoshi one. I'll get my screen. I did say to a lot of people, a lot of my mates, especially Mark from the Fossil Games Reviews when I saw him last, that I would be getting a Yoshi. Obviously, it's part of my channel, so why not? Might as well go for it. So, anyway, let's move on to the next ones. I do have a lot to go through, so I'm going to try and go through these as quickly as possible. I don't want it to be too long a video if I can help it. The next one is one that I've literally just won. There is a machine where you can play, I think it's called Down the Clowns, and you pretty much throw balls at clowns. So me and my brother have been on that, and the final thing that I won with the tickets was this. It's Gary the Snail from SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, I do like SpongeBob, not my favourite program in the world, but Gary has to be one of my favourite characters up there with Mr. Krabs, which was also a teddy, but I thought the Gary one was a lot more interesting. So anyway, on to the next one. All the next things were ones that I won out of crane machines, so just give me 2 seconds. Like I said, if there's one thing I love more than the 2p machines, it is actually the crane machines, because they can be a lot of fun, but they do screw you a lot of the time. Anyway, first things first, we have a jail minion. I do not know which minion this is off the top of my head, but I'm quite a big fan of the Despicable Me films. Don't know why, but it just really appeals to me. I did try to get some of the characters from the new film, which me and my girlfriend Erica saw quite recently, but unfortunately couldn't get any, so I had to make do with this one. But still, quite a good teddy in my opinion. Now the next one are all DC villains and superheroes, which there's only 3 of them. I'll go with the hero first. It is Flash. I've already got some of these. I think it's mainly the Marvel ones I've got, if I remember right. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I know I ain't got Flash. Superman was one that I tried to get but couldn't get hold of. There was Batman and there was Aquaman, I think it was, but the Batman one didn't look too cracking, and the Aquaman, I did try for it, but it just didn't want to grab, so I thought, you know what, I'm not going to waste all my money. Anyway, on to the next one. Next one is Poison Ivy. As soon as I saw this one in the crane machines, I just knew I had to have it. It's brilliant, so full of colour, and I think it's a really nice one as well. I don't know, it just really appealed to me as soon as I got it, and I thought, you know, she's one of my favourite villains, if I'm going to be honest, as well as one of the next ones. Well, the next one, should I say. So, but, yeah, anyway, on to the next one. Like I said, sorry if this seems rushed, but I am trying to do this as quickly as I can. The next one is Catwoman. Now, actually I didn't get this one out of the crane machines, I do lie. It was one that I actually got from the Clown game. So I think it was 1,500 tickets, and that game you get quite a few tickets at a time, so it didn't take as long to get them. So anyway, that's the teddies. I will move on now to the pop vinyl figures. Okay, onto the pop vinyls. The first one isn't actually a pop vinyl, it's an amiibo. I forgot, actually, I didn't see him down here. There's the only one I managed to get, and it's one of the very first ones. It is Pikachu, which, you know, it does have a couple of scuffs on the arm, which you can't really see very well. There we go. But apart from that, it's pretty mint condition. No box, which is fair enough. I'm not usually one for keeping the boxes, which I do get moaned at for a lot, but it just takes up room in my opinion. It's like people say, oh, what if you want to sell them? It's like, I'm not going to sell them. I want to keep them. So anyway, this one's Pikachu. It's one of the first ones, like I said. Cost me £12, I believe, which for some of the amiibos these days, where's my finger? The amiibos these days are usually quite expensive. They suddenly have a massive rise in them. I think I got one not measured long since for about £5 about a month ago, and it's suddenly shot in price. So that's the Pikachu amiibo. Next we have the pop vinyls. First one is probably one of my favourite Spider-Man villains. It is Dr. Octopus. Do love the effects with them, because they're not actually all that bendy, these. They're actually quite stiff, which is quite good, because otherwise if they were bendy they'd be quite easy to snap. The only thing I hate is it's a bobblehead. I don't mind the bobbleheads, but I've got a Deadpool one at home, and if you mess around with it, it doesn't end up working very well. So the one Deadpool I've got at home is, you can see the spring underneath, so it doesn't really make it that effective. You can kind of see the spring there, but it's not anywhere near as bad. But yeah, it's the classic style Dr. Octopus, but Spider-Man 2 film was one of my favourite ones, and I loved it just for the person who played Dr. Octopus, because I'd never heard of him, and he played the part brilliantly. So anyway, on to the next one. The next one is, it's not something that I play a lot of, but I love watching. My best mate Tim, he's a massive Resident Evil fan, and I will happily watch him play them games whenever I'm around at his. But it's one of my favourite enemies. It's the Licker. Now I know what you're thinking. My God, he is a handsome sod. It's not for children, I would imagine. A lot of people probably like, yeah, God, that's horrible. His brain's showing. But no, Lickers are incredibly brilliant enemies. Quite scary as well. I remember the first time I actually saw one, and me and Tim are actually doing co-op on Resident Evil 5, and he finds it hilarious whenever I get killed by them, which is quite often. So anyway, that's that one. The next one is one that I've been after for a while. I didn't actually know it still existed, which is Hagrid from Harry Potter series. Now this one is a much bigger figure. It's one of the big ones. Let me just put it in contrast to the Licker. As you can see, quite a fair bit bigger. So yeah, he's one of my favourite characters in Harry Potter, along with Voldemort. Robbie Coltrane is a great actor. He plays his part brilliantly. I did the Harry Potter studio tour with Tim not long since, and I would definitely recommend it if anybody wants to go on it, if you love Harry Potter. I had not actually seen any of the films by then. I think I've seen 2 of them, and I was blown away with it all. So yeah, I do love Hagrid. I think he's, especially when I found out how Hagrid was actually filmed and stuff like that, it's really, really, really interesting. So you're a wizard, Harry. Anyway, on to the next one, which is a Disney film which has not been out all that long, but I'm a massive fan of the person who plays the voice of this. It is Maui from Moana. I'm a massive fan of Dwayne Johnson. I'm into me wrestling, so he's been one of my favourite wrestlers as a Rock. I think he was my favourite in the Attitude Era, is it? Yes. Along with Austin, but Rock always seemed to be the better for promos anyway. So, but yes, I do like this figure. It comes with his hook. It's quite a decent size one as well. It's quite heavy as well for a pop vinyl figure. But all you need to do is just sing along now. You're welcome. Yeah. No? Anything? No? Okay. Anyway, there we go. And the other one, this is going to surprise some people because, like I said, the last 4 have all been unboxed. This one is still in its box, and for good reason. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it in the box yet. That will be decided at a later date. But we found this one on Facebook saying that they've just got it in, and it is a special edition one. Sticking with the Moana theme, it is one character that had me laughing constantly, even though it says no words whatsoever. Hey hey. This chicken, it was completely dumb, completely and utterly dumb. It just kept walking around, eating random stones and other stuff. If you haven't seen the film, I would suggest watching it. It's really quite good. But as you can see, it's a 2017 Summer Convention exclusive, which I think it was supposed to be for a San Diego Comic Convention exclusive from what we read. So £20 was a bit steep, but we did find it the other day somewhere else. I think it was somewhere in Norwich, and it was actually £25. So I got it for a better price, which is quite nice. That was my main treat for the holiday, for the £20 thing. Anyway, that's it for Pop Vinyls. I will move on to Lego sets next. So the next thing I'm going to show you is my new Lego sets. All in all, I have 10 Lego sets, although 7 of them really aren't Lego, but we'll get to that in a minute. The first 6 are all little tiny things anyway, so let's get on with them. Here's the first one. It is all Lego Pokemon, which when I first saw them I thought they were all brilliant. You literally get a Pokemon trainer and a Pokemon to build out Lego. This is the only one that I'm not a massive fan of, but I thought if I've got 5 of them I might as well get the 6th one. So the reason I'm not a fan of it is because, I don't know if you can see it, the Pokemon build is not brilliant. In fact, the sticker on the front is not Pidgeotto's face like it's supposed to be. It's actually Pidgey's face. So somebody made a bit of a mess there. So that's the first one. The next one is Bulbasaur, which it's actually not a bad make. Actually, when I first looked at it I thought it was quite poor, but looking at it again it does look pretty decent. So that's the second one. The third one is Squirtle, which, oops, that was a bit too close. The Squirtle one's not too bad. It's just a little bit short in my opinion, but it's not, like I say, they're not terrible. They're actually as close as they're going to get, really, for the pieces that they have. The next one is probably my favourite Pokemon of all time, which is Charmander. Charmander actually doesn't look too bad a build. Looks very similar to Squirtle with the tail, at least with fire, which looks quite nice. I can't really see very much of it, but I will be going over these Pokemon when I've built them. It'll be a very quick video. The next one is Gengar, which out of all of them, this is the one that I think is the best build. I mean, it looks so accurate, it's unbelievable. They couldn't have got a better one if I tried. So, got that one. And the last one is, of course, Pikachu, which, not a bad build. Tail could be a bit better, but apart from that, yeah, I do like it. So I'm looking forward to building those up for you guys and just doing a quick video on them. Right, on to the 3 actual Lego sets. The first one, sorry about the cameras, not actually got my tripod or anything like that, so I'm having to do it all with my hands, so it might be a bit shaky. So anyway, the first one is the first set from this new Spider-Man film, Homecoming. It's the ATM heist battle. It's supposed to be £20, but I actually managed to get it, as you can see there, for $18.99, so I've got a quid knocked off it. I do like the look of this set, it looks quite good. So, right, on to the next one. Some of the Pokemon Lego sets just fall off the bed, that helps. Right, the next one, which is the Beware the Vulture set from Spider-Man Homecoming. There were only 2 sets released, and both of them were very highly rated in the Blocks magazine, so I thought I wanted to get them both. This one especially I wanted to get because for the Vulture figure, which is quite nice, and I do like Shocker figure. I do like the little accessory on his hand, which is quite nice. Another Iron Man figure and a new Spider-Man figure. So, and this one's supposed to be £45. I was trying to get it for cheaper in John Lewis, but they didn't actually have any in. but I got it for £43, which is not too bad, I suppose. The next one is another Marvel set, I'm afraid. Quite a lot of Marvel here, which is Iron Man Detroit Steel Strikes. Comes with Justin Hammer, Iron Man, and actually an Agent Coulson figure, which I've never seen before, and I think it looks quite cool. You can get one of two, which is either the one with no sunglasses, and the one with sunglasses. I'll probably go for the sunglasses one because it looks a hell of a lot better. So it looks like a quite nice set, and it's for some strange reason unfocusing. It's supposed to be £30, as I can see there. If it wants to focus, please. But I got it on a special offer for £25, so I mean, I like a bargain if I can get one. Right, the final set is actually a very different one. Oh, just got to reach over for it. As soon as I saw this, I had to have it. Now, like I said, my YouTube name is Legoyoshi, so to find a Lego Mario and Luigi is close enough to get an actual Legoyoshi, which actually is available, and I will be trying to get it at some time. But I do really like this. It's actually micro blocks, I believe, and this will be a video I'll be doing very soon. It's got 384 pieces, but the way I'm going to be doing this one is, because it's a brand new set, I'm going to start it off by unopening it and showing you everything inside, and then showing you everything as I've built up a figure. So it'll be nice to do it a little different way, so we'll see how things go. So that's it for the Lego sets. Now on to the final bit, which is the minifigures. And I warn you now, there's a lot of them, so I'm going to be trying to be as quick as I can with these. Okay, so these are 3 minifigures that I've actually found while looking on the market, actually, in Yarmouth. They're all from different series, so let's just get started. From Series 4 we have the Monster, which I'm going to be doing Series 4's video quite soonish, hopefully very, very soon. Well, as soon as I can anyway, let's put it that way. So it's nice to get another addition to that, because I think I've only got 2 figures from that series anyway. And then on to the Lego Movie series. There's Lord Business, and I believe the other one is Wily Fusebot. I have not had a chance to do any research onto his name, I cannot remember for the life of me. But it's 2 figures that I did need from this series, especially Lord Business. I've been wanting to get hold of him. I have got him in one of the sets, but it's nice to actually have a minifigure just for itself. So I'll move these out of the way for a second. The next one is the new Ninjago sets that have come out. Now, I have no idea on any names of these. I have not collected any Ninjago whatsoever, but I do like to collect the minifigures if I can. So this one is going to be extremely brief. There are 20 figures altogether. I have got 4 of them. My favourite one so far is this one. There we go. I'm not a huge fan of the hat though, because it keeps knocking against the stick and knocking the stick out of the hand. But I will try and get some names up for you if I can. The next one is this one. Another one that uses 2 bodies, which is a very strange thing, but I do actually kind of like it. Let's put it so you can see 4 arms. Comes with a little camera and a little tiny map. The next one is this one. Just normal, average looking figure. Like I said, I don't know the names of any of them, but comes with a nice guitar. I always like the guitar pieces, I think they look quite cool. And finally, oh crap, it's bloody dropped. Is item. Oh, I'll show it in a minute. Is this one. A very weird looking figure. Not a clue what it is, but that fish on his head is quite weird. And he comes with this weapon, which also has a fish for a handle, which is very weird. Anyway, on to these next minifigures. These are all ones that they can... Some people probably say they're fake, which if they are fake, they're very good copies, and I've not got a problem with them if they are copies or anything like that, but they are really good figures. Some of them you can't get anywhere else, really. There's just ones that they've managed to get together, make, and as long as they look nice, I don't mind. I really don't. But let's start with this one. I have this is the first of 2 Harry Potter figures. Now, I've been wanting to get hold of some Harry Potter figures for a while. I have got Voldemort, but he is in the and Harry Potter as well, but he's in the Lego Dimensions set. So, but anyway, these are the next ones. First one is Harry Potter again, but it's one of the Quidditch one. It's quite nice. I've got a blue accessory as well. And the next one is Professor Dumbledore. which once again is a nice figure. Didn't come with any accessories though, unfortunately. The next ones, sorry about that. The next ones are Pirates of the Caribbean ones, which they literally stopped selling after I started collecting Lego back up again. So one of them is this one, which is Davy Jones. I love the character. Davy Jones is brilliant. What was I going to say though, apart from it's a real nice looking figure, and if this is the copy, it is extremely good. I think you can only get him in either 1 or 2 sets, from my knowledge. One of them is mainly the big ship one. Is it the Flying Dutchman? That's the one. Get the words right. And the next one for Pirates of the Caribbean is this one. It is Blackbeard. Another one. I'm not a huge fan of this film, the 4th one. I think out of all of them it's the weakest one, but I do like the Blackbeard character in it. It was a very good character. It was a nice sword as well. Anyway, alright, on to the next ones. The next 2 are DC villains, as you would say. Which the first one is this one, which is Manta. I think it's Manta anyway. He only comes in 1 set, so it's quite a rare figure to get hold of. And I do love the head mould on this, with the little tank as well. It's quite a nice figure. Then comes with a harpoon. The next one is Kill 'Em Off. I do have a Kill 'Em Off figure in the Mighty Micros, but obviously they have much shorter legs, and I've just realised it's not actually clicked onto this right. So just 2 seconds. There we go. That's better. Very colourful figure. I do like it. Don't know if he actually uses a gun or not in his actual when he's in the comics or not. If somebody knows, let me know. But yeah, so there we go. The next 2 are from Lego Batman movie. The first one is a different style of Joker. I don't know which one he comes from, which set he comes from, should I say, or if he comes from one of the sets at all. But I got it for just the accessory more than anything. I've put him at side so you can see him properly. But got his little goofy smile, and I do love the printing on the arm with the club and the heart thing. And on the other arm, you have the diamond and spade. But I did like this little thing with the gun with the bang flag in it. I thought that was brilliant. And the next one, you could only get in 1 set, I believe. The Riddler. I can't remember what exactly the set's called. Like Riddler Escape or something like that. I can't remember. But the staff is just amazing. It's a brilliant piece. Anyway, now the next bit is going to be the biggest bit, which is the Marvel minifigures. There are so many different ones here. Some of them you can't even get actual, so I will quickly show you what they are. First one is Doctor Strange. I didn't get the actual Doctor Strange set. It looked quite interesting, but it's never one. I've not even seen the film yet. I've got it at home. I still need to watch it. But yeah, I thought this was quite a nice figure. I do think this one's a copy though, as the face is not too brilliant. It's not bad, but it's not completely accurate. But apart from that, it is a nice figure. The next one is from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which is Mantis. You can only get Mantis in 1 set. Oh god, which one's it in now? I think it's in the it's either in a £20 or the £30 set, and I cannot remember off the top of my head. This is probably when I haven't done anything with Lego for ages. But anyway, I do think it's not too bad a figure. I think come in accessories, but I do like the little effect with the antennas on top of the head. So on to the next one, which is probably the funniest sounding villain. It's still from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Taserface. Once again, like the liquor, quite a handsome looking bugger. Not little tiny hairpiece, beard. Comes with a gun and a purple head. Quite a nice figure. I think it's in the same set as the Mantis one. That's the reason I got it, because I wasn't actually interested in that set whatsoever. I've got one of the Guardian sets already, but I'm looking at the... I can't remember if it's £20 or £30, but I know it's got... I know the characters that's in it. I know Groot's back in it again. So, but I'll be looking to get that one in the near future. The next one, we finally found this on the last day. I've been looking for this one for a while. One of my favourite characters from this film is Yondu. I just love his ability, and I'm not going to spoil anything for you if you haven't seen the film and you've still got to watch it, but he's definitely my favourite character in that film and the first Guardians film. Some great characters, but he's one of the top ones, easily. The next one is the brand new Thor figure from the Thor Ragnarok series. Now, we'll be getting one of these sets as well. Not both of them, just one of them. But the bloke who was running the stall said, "Oh, we have a new Thor figure if you're interested in looking at it." And I took one look at it and thought, you know what, I do like the little... I thought I had to get it straight away. I do like the little flame things that are coming from his fists. That's quite nice. And I do like the new look helmet as well. The next one, carrying on with Thor. I believe she is in the other set that I'm not wanting. So to get the figure was nice, which is this one. I have forgotten her name. I am really sorry. But once again, it's a really nice looking figure. I love the headpiece. The headpiece is amazing. It really is. So, yeah, and it comes with a nice sword as well. But yeah, the headpiece for this, I cannot say enough about it. I saw it in the trailer and I just thought, wow, that looks amazing. Anyway, on to the next one, which is... this is another figure. I think all the rest of them now are figures that you can't get anywhere else. They're either created themselves or they're just that rare and they're created for something else. But the first one is the first Iron Man. Iron Man Mark 1 from the first film. Comes with his own little flame jets, which I really loved. As soon as I saw this today, I had to get it. I thought it was a brilliant piece. I know it's not an official one, but my god, it looks mint. I absolutely love it. Anyway, on to the next one. Now, one of my favourite Marvel films at the minute is Deadpool. It's a brilliant film, and I do have a Deadpool figure, which I showed off in one of my latest videos. Which I don't know if you've watched. If you have watched it, brilliant. If you haven't, please go and watch it. It's a great set that it's in. But this is a different Deadpool. Now imagine Deadpool. Let me do it this way. So you've got up to about there, normal. That's when he takes the mask off in the film. And he has the little, I can't remember exactly, it's like cancer sort of thing. And that's what happens to his face. He looks like an avocado. I can't remember the exact avocado joke now, which is annoying me. But I do remember that. It's really funny. But yeah, as soon as I saw this figure, I thought it's a must-have. Because it's very, very different. I do like it. And it still has a thing for the swords. The next one is one that I had to have as soon as it was the first figure I picked up. It is Bruce Banner as he's changing into Hulk. He has a little syringe which has nothing in it. He's just injected the gamma into him. And as you can see, the tear in his shirt and half of his body is already turning into Hulk. I just thought the effects on this figure is so brilliant. Even if it's not an official figure, I don't care. It is absolutely brilliant. Okay, next one is one from the X-Men, which is Mystique. Now, I don't know if she's been in any sets or not. I can't remember. There's only been 2 X-Men sets, I believe, off the top of my head. So, I don't know if she was in... I know she wasn't in one of them, but I don't know if she was in the second one, which is the X-Men versus the Sentinel. But I thought it was a quite nice figure. Stands out a lot with the blue skin, obviously, that she has. So I thought it was quite a nice figure. The next one is from Fantastic Four, which I have never seen Lego Fantastic Four. So to see this one was quite nice, which is Mr. Fantastic. It would have been nice if it was Hulk, The Thing, or Johnny Storm, is it, I think? Both of them figures would have been nice, but this one I did like, just for how big the legs are as if you're starting to stretch. So I thought that was quite a nice figure. Plus it stands, put it next to that one, it stands a little bit taller than the others, so it's quite a nice effect. Now the final thing that I'm going to show you is this one. One of my favourite Marvel characters. I love the film Punisher. The very first Punisher film is very underrated. It is a great film in my opinion. If you haven't watched it and you love Marvel, go watch it. Yeah, comes with 2 guns, comes with a nice cape on the back, and comes with the Skull logo on the front. And like I said, as soon as I saw this one, I think this one was next to the Hulk one, and I just picked them straight up. It's like, oh my god, I've got to get them. So, there we go. That is all my haul for this holiday. This is going to be a longer video than the Yarmouth one, I know, but I think it was worth it. So, anyway, thank you very much as always for watching, guys. I'll see you with the next video. Please like, subscribe, comment, anything would be nice. I always like to keep in contact with my viewers. So anyway, oh, there is one more thing which I forgot where I put them now, but there is some Goosebumps books. In fact, just give me 2 seconds, guys, and I will record that as well. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Right, anyway, the next thing is, if anybody has seen Oddpod's channel, or follows him on Twitter, Twitter, Instagram, anything like that, they will have heard about his new challenge that he's doing in the Goosebumps challenge. Now, I used to read these when I was a kid, and unfortunately, we ended up getting rid of them all. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start getting some myself. Probably won't be able to get all 62, but I will try and get as many as I can, or just genuinely just slowly collect them and get some more back in. So I'll start with this one, which is Monster Blood 1, which is number 5 in the series. Yep. I do remember reading this one quite a lot when I was a kid. The Monster Blood series were quite good, so it's nice to get that one as well. The second one is number 16 in the series, which is Werewolf Skin. And I don't actually remember reading this book. It does give you a little brief thing on the side. I paid £1.99 for each of these books, which I don't think was terrible. It's supposed to be £3.99 usually when they first came out, so £1.99, I'm not going to really complain about that one. And the final one is number 62, which, Oddpod, if you're watching this video, I have one that you don't have. Only joking, mate. You probably have it by that time to do the next video, knowing you. So, but yeah, so I don't remember reading this one, so I'm looking forward to having a good read through it. Also, one quick message: if anybody follows on Instagram and saw this photo, you will see the comments underneath that we were having, and the guys from Retro Remind. I'll give you a quick shout out, guys. They said if they do have some on their channel, which I can always buy if I want to do, which possibly I will do. It's very kind of them to offer. And also, in the words of Retro Remind, Oddpod, what have you started? Oh god. But, no, anyway, so like I say, thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and I shall see you all for the next video. I don't know what the next video is going to be yet, but it will be up in due time. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys, and as always, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or obviously on here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Anything would be much appreciated. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys. And don't forget, you can now follow me on Twitter on Legoyoshi 2.